Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more State of Decay 2. In today's video, we're actually going to be going over these unique weapon case locations that are actually in MEAGHER Valley. So these are special weapons, I guess you could say. I actually talked to the devs about these, and Brian over at Undead Labs was the guy that kind of made all of the weapons for the game. And I talked to him about these cases, and he didn't want to give me too much information because it's sort of a surprise when you find these cases and stuff, because in these cases there are a special pool of like special weapons and stuff, high-end weapons that can spawn only in these cases, as well as other weapons like the Timberwolf and stuff can spawn in these cases, as well as other areas and stuff. So we're going to be going through all of the cases that are known so far in MEAGHER Valley and show you guys the locations so you guys can go and loot these cases and stuff and find out what kind of guns we got. So the first one I'm actually going to pop up on the map here is over here kind of towards the right hand side, right over here by the flower nursery. So it's right below the flower nursery, because right inside this fence is actually the flower nursery. I know it's dark outside, guys, but I kind of wanted to start showing you guys these. And this is the case. I've already actually looted this case, but it is right here, and this has a chance to spawn some of the high-end military weapons and stuff that are in State of Decay 2. So this is the first location, so let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the next one. As you guys can see here, this little table set up here, it's got an ammo box that you can loot. I've already looted this ammo box, as well as a zombie that's got like pinned up against the tree, which is pretty cool. And but the weapon case is right here. I'm not 100% sure if this one is actually lootable, because in my game I was able to open it, and then in my friend's game he said that he has not even been to this area and it was already open. So I'm not sure if that has just like a random spawn or a random chance to like open, I guess you could say, or spawn weapons and stuff. But that is the next one, and I'll show you guys right this is the village. This is the starter base on MEAGHER Valley. It's basically right down the street. Whoa. Oh, and you guys, there was a notification going in the background. Somebody must have just subscribed. Appreciate the subscribe, guys. But that is the second one. Like I said, it's right out of the village home base here, right alongside the road, and there's an ammo box right next to it. So that is the second one, so let's move on to the next one, guys. Alright guys, we are actually at the next one here, and this one actually spawns 2 weapon cases. And it's just right over here in this tiny little shed. You guys will see here, I've actually looted this one already as well. There's some of these that I did not loot yet, guys. I kind of wanted to make you aware of these locations and stuff. So here we have one here on the table. There's actually a blue duffel you can search, as well as another one over here. I got one of the AK variants. I can't remember which one it was. But one of the AK variants when stuff was in this case, I think it was. So both of these cases are lootable. So let's pop the map up here real quick so you guys can see where this is. It's right here on my character, obviously, and it's kind of centrally located right over here by the bridge that crosses over the river, just up here behind some of these buildings and stuff. It's a tiny little wooden shack. Obviously, it's probably a lot easier to see this in the daytime, guys, but the nighttime lasts too long to just sit around and wait. So that is the third location, guys. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so we are at the next location. So it's, like I said, it's still dark outside, but we're going to go over here and I'll show you guys where this weapon crate is here. I believe this one I have not looted yet, so yep, correct, here we go. Go up here. I'm actually going to loot the duffel here real quick, and because duffels actually have a chance to spawn some stuff too. So, and we got some out of the espresso. I thought that was a pain kill, but that's okay. But let's loot this baby and see what we can get. And of course I made a lot of noise. Okay, be careful with these guys. Alright, weapon handling is a key trait in this game, guys, so you don't have to repair your own weapons. But we got the Bastard of Bella Wood sword. Obviously it doesn't have the craziest durability, but equip that thing here so maybe you guys can see it. I don't know, it's not gonna let me. Not gonna let me. But this is the location, guys, on the very bottom right hand corner. Go right here. Basically it's right in front of this fruit stand, literally on the back of the truck, right in front of the fruit stand. So this is the fourth one that you can loot, and let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so we are at our next location here, and it's actually just inside of this perimeter fence of like a storage area. So let me take care of this zombie here real quick, and I'll show you guys on the map. So it's right here next to this container warehouse, and you just basically jump over this fence, and it's in one of these shipping containers right over here. I'm hoping it is. I haven't found it yet. Be one of these shipping containers should ammo. One of these shipping containers should be open. And I believe it's right here. Right here, so. Be here. Ah, here it is. Yep. Just in this shipping container. Of course. What do we got? Oh, so we have the Scar HRT with some 7.62 ammo. That's got a 40-round magazine. Extremely modular assault rifle in a heavy configuration. Red Talon special issue. That's pretty cool. And it is right here, like I said, guys. If you cross over this bridge, right in the center of the map, cross over this bridge here, it's right next to this container warehouse. So that's a pretty good find. Quietness, obviously, it doesn't have a suppressor on it yet, and it's a heavy configuration. Let's equip that. The one thing I want to know. That's the one thing I want to know. The Scar that I had was not, you weren't able to actually put it in single shot mode. This one you can, so that's nice. That is awesome. I don't actually have a suppressor though, so I'm just gonna re-equip that other weapon just in case I find some. Actually, I'm gonna re-equip it because I'm out of ammo in my X36C. So, but yeah, that is the next location here, and I actually got a really good Scar from this location, a Red Talon special issue. But that's all for this location, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so we are at our next location here, which is actually conveniently located right behind Whitney Field. This is the base, kind of down in the very bottom part of the map here. And it's actually, right here is the Whitney Field the bathrooms, but it's right next to the bathrooms. So here's the bathrooms. Here's this like shipping container that you can climb up on. And this is where the weapon case is actually located, as you can see here. And let's loot this baby. We actually just found a Scar, so hopefully we'll be able to find something really good in this one too. And we have the Prepper's AK, not the greatest because I've already got the Prepper's AK, but also more 7.62 rounds with its silver necklace. And let's bolt to the car. But yeah, so in the last two cases alone, we have found the Prepper's AK-47 as well as the Scar HRT. And these are some really good weapons. Like I said, there's a certain pool of weapons that's exclusive to these weapon crates that are not in other locations. So that's pretty much all for this location, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, guys, so here we are at the next one. And this is actually the abandoned military post, which is right here, kind of in the central, I guess you could say top left-hand corner of the map. But this is where you get the artillery strike and stuff. And this one is not really that hard to find. If you actually go right up here on top of this tower, I believe this is where it's actually at. We have a duffel bag as well as the weapon case to loot. So let's loot these real quick. Let's check out what's in the duffel bag first. And we got some alcohol. Good trade item. Not a bad find. Let's find another cool weapon. And we got the replica bastard sword. So here we have the bastard of Belarus sword. And then we have the replica. So not as good as I was hoping to find, but overall, nonetheless, it's another weapon. Real quick, I don't know exactly where all these containers are. I got a fuel container there. Assuming this is like the other military container. I actually found the 50 cal in a container like this last night, so hopefully we can find something. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we have the sighted AK-47, the M14 DMR, some 50 AP rounds, some 40mm grenade rounds to go along with the M203 standalone, and 2 rucksacks of ammo. What? What? I'm not gonna shoot you.
That puts a bitch loose.
That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I gotta pull the Jeep over there and load up some of this stuff. I was not expecting to find. That is incredible. Like, this isn't even what's supposed to really be in the video. We just looted a container, just a random container, and it gave us all of that. That's crazy. Let's put that in there. I'm gonna use the painkillers. My health has been bad for a while. and we're gonna grab some of this stuff. So we got the sighted AK, got some more 7.62 rounds. Let's put that AK. So we got a prepper's AK, a sighted AK. Got the X36C, which that's a different weapon. That's just empty. For using it so much. Let's put the 2 swords in there for now, and then I'm probably gonna put the weapons in there. The weapons are gonna be too heavy. We got the M14 DMR, which I have not seen that one yet. That's freaking ridiculous.
No way I can fit this.
Actually, I'll probably take out.
Well, that's the last of them.
Grab that. Let's throw in that rucksack. Let's take that out. I'll throw the other rucksack of materials in there. Cannot forget those AP rounds. AP rounds. And so, yeah.
Fit this.
Wait, I can fit that. What? Oh. What do I need to drop? High trade value, silver necklace. Bastard of Bellawood sword. Honestly, for right now, I'm gonna drop that sword. It's not that great of a sword. You guys are probably gonna be like, "Oh, you should establish an outpost and all that stuff." Just relax, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this location. Finding some crazy amount of weapons in this thing, but that other weapon case was actually up there on top of that tower. So make sure to check out this location, guys. So let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, so we are actually at the next one. So there's two weapon cases over here in this corner of the map. So very top left-hand corner of the map, and you can see that I'm up here on the road because this is, if you guys didn't know it was here, it would be tough to find. I know this was actually something I stumbled across in one of my earlier playthroughs. If you come down to this little like creek bed and learn how to drive, I guess you could say, you come down here, just kind of keep following it around. It'll take you underneath the bridge into this campsite. So this is the first campsite. You come up here. I've already looted this one actually, but the weapon case is right here sitting on the campfire. You can also, I believe, loot the duffel and that case. So there's 3 things to loot right there. So that's the first weapon case. And then if you continue along this little kind of riverbed thing underneath the bridge, it'll take you to like a little campsite outpost thing that's kind of walled in up here, which looks like a pretty cool location to hold up if you were in this apocalypse. And we got another blood plague in here. Take care of these guys real quick. Yeah, and then here's the base. In here we have the little campsite or whatever, and the weapon case is right here on this little pallet thing here. Along, you can also loot this duffel bag. I think that's all the loot you can loot in here. You might be able to loot one of those duffel bags in that case, and maybe the camper. But overall, it's just right over here. This, obviously, if you guys haven't found it yet, this little campsite will not show up on your map. So just kind of drive up to where it's blocked off at the bridge, drive down into the little creek bed, and kind of come all the way around, and you'll be able to find both of these weapon cases. So that's pretty much all for these guys. So let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, so here we are at the next one. So you can kind of see we're in this like little swamp, backwater, or whatever. And it's basically right here, if kind of centrally located on the the west side of the river here. And if you come into this little like junkyard or whatever, it's over here on the back of like this half trailer. Hear that guy real quick, and let's loot this. Actually, done some had some really good luck so far looting all these containers, and then actually the one at the military base that we just looted as well. And that's not a very good find. We have the transmission mace, very good durability though. Not the greatest impact, not the greatest ease of use, obviously. But let's just grab it, because obviously it's a very high durability, and but hey, there's plenty of other melee weapons and stuff to use in the game. But that is pretty much all for this location, guys. Let's move on to the last 2 locations, which are down at the southern part of the map near the giant lake. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys, so here we are at the lake, and this is, like I said, down here in the bottom left hand corner. You can't really miss it, this giant lake. And on the map it doesn't show anything, but in reality there's an island out there. So we're just going to drive out to this island, because none of the water in this game is deep enough to sink in. So, but this is where both of the weapon crates, there's actually 2 of them that are out here on this little island. Just going to park the Jeep and have to deal with all these Zeds. Might not be the greatest thing here. Yeah, trigger happy. I'm very trigger happy. Need to put on a suppressor on this Scar. I've shot this Scar so many times though on this little playthrough here, and have not actually ran out of ammo or durability. So alright, so we're going to come over to this first little campsite here, and as you guys can see here, we got a little lunchbox thing there, we got a duffel, a crate, and then the weapon cases right here next to this little green and blue tent. So let's loot this baby up real quick. And we got another Prepper's AK with some more 7.62 rounds, as well as 11 more of the 50 AP rounds. So those are, at least I don't have to craft those. Here we just got a carving knife. Deal with these zombies. I wanted to shoot him so bad, but I know I would have had to face a lot more. Let's loot these other containers here real quick. If there's anything here, just some parts.
Oh yeah, I rock.
Man, these zombies die already. Barry Bonds your ass. Alright, so we looted that. Let's check the duffel real quick, and then we'll go over and I'll show you where the other weapon case is.
It's useful, I guess.
Ooh. Good find. I'm actually, for right this second, let's, I'm actually going to use that. We're going to take the sawed off. That's awesome. That's a good find. So this little campsite is right here, guys. If you just kind of come right up on top of the hill, you will find the other weapon case up here, along with another duffel bag to loot. Let's check this one right here. And got my sticky keys. We got the Mono Gear Axe. I've seen this one in the first dev playthrough. Durability. Max durability is low. Quietness. Drop that one for right now. We'll take this one. So that is pretty much going to do it, guys, for all of the weapon crate locations. As of right now, these are the ones that we know of so far. There may be more. If, for instance, you guys do find more, make sure to leave them in the comment sections below so other people can find these. If you want to put some links to some screenshots to these locations and stuff, I'm totally okay with that. Just kind of spread the information around so everybody knows where all these weapon cases are. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys found it helpful, you guys are going to go loot up these weapon crates. And also, when you guys do, let me know down in the comments what you guys find in these weapon crates. I'd really like to know if you guys find some other weapons and stuff, because like I said at the beginning of the video, there's a specific pool of weapons that spawn in these crates, in these little weapon cases and stuff, that do not spawn elsewhere. And that is officially confirmed by Undead Brian over at Undead Labs, which was the guy that made all the weapons in the game. But like I said, if it was helpful, you guys, and you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things State of Decay 2. I'm going to keep going with my daily uploads, giving you guys all the information that you guys need to know about State of Decay 2 moving forward. But that's pretty much